Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Quick Update. I am your host, Oath Alliance. Today's topic is brought to you by PC Gamer. Remember, if it's not politically correct, it isn't news. PC Gamer, the only real gaming news site for the San Francisco Bay Area. On the 14th of January this year, PC Gamer published an editorial titled, "Let's Stop Calling Ourselves the Glorious PC Master Race." In the article, the author attempts to tie together the Nazi belief of the pure Aryan master race being superior to all other races with the popular meme term for PC gaming, the glorious PC master race. So, what do those two have in common? Well, there's not much actually. There's only the idea that something is bigger and better than the other. If we go and look over at KnowYourMeme.com, it says on January 23rd, 2008, the online game magazine, The Escapist, published a review episode of the PC game The Witcher as part of their review series Zero Punctuation. In the video, the narrator quips how The Witcher's complex structure makes the gaming experience optimized for PC users so that those dirty console-playing peasants don't ruin it for the glorious PC gaming master race. That is the origin of that meme. The entire point was satirical. It was actually making fun of PC gamers and how when generally you get into an argument about consoles and PCs, people bring up how more things look better, run better, do better, and play better on the PC. Anyways, but the idea comes from it being better and therefore the master race of all gaming apparatus. However, the article itself, the reason for the "let's stop calling ourselves the PC master race," which the author is talking about, starts off with him alluding to the fact that he thinks the meme has been overdone, overused, and has run out of steam, which it hasn't actually. From looking on the PC master race subreddit, it seems to be doing quite well with over 300,000 subscribers. Anyways, but the author continues to complain about how people may make people feel uncomfortable about a hobby we're supposedly to be promoting, which is interesting because I honestly do not promote PC gaming because I want people who are console players to play it. In the terms of, I'm not going to say, "Hey, you person, I know you like playing on your PlayStation. Please join me on the PC because we're inclusive and we care." I would never say that to anyone because PCs are obviously awesome and better. I mean, there's technical reasons why it's better. It's objectively a better platform than a console. But there's no magical, you'll feel happier if you play a PC. You'll you'll suddenly realize all your dreams if you just sit down at a PC and play it for a bit. That doesn't happen at all. It doesn't exist. I can't guarantee happy feelings if you play on a PC or happy feelings if you play on a Xbox One. There are no guarantees other than it is simply an objectively better platform for the various reasons which are long in explanation, but obvious to someone who takes 5 or 10 minutes to actually look at why. So, are we? Is there a correlation between the glorious PC master race and Nazism? No, there is not. The only thing that ties together is the belief that one race, quote unquote race, because technically consoles don't have races, is more superior than the other. That's it. That's like saying, well, Nazism is similar to America because they both have red in their flags. They might, but that doesn't make them the same thing. Or the same thing as Nazism is similar to socialism because they are both based upon a socialist economic structure as opposed to a capitalistic economic structure. It may be true, but you're stretching it quite thin. So, what's the joke? What's with the glorious PC Master Race? It's an inside joke, guys. It's an inside joke. It's one of those jokes that you get together with your friends. And you got that one friend who's just like, "Oh my goodness, the Xbox is so amazing." And what you do is you look at them and you go, "Join the PC Master Race, you dirty console peasant." And then you all yak it up because it's funny. You don't go to your grandma's house and say, "You dirty console peasant, join the PC Master Race, otherwise we're going to eliminate you." You don't do that. And people who do that are stupid. And it's not our fault. It's not the fault of the meme. It's not the fault of the people who like the meme. It's not the fault of gamers. It's the fault of the person who's the idiot who opens their big fat mouth and says something really stupid to someone who doesn't understand. And unless, the glorious PC Master Race, we're organizing rallies to go to like the Holocaust Museum and talk about how the glorious PC Master Race is better than all of the dirty console peasants and things like that, then I see no reason to get all uppity about this. But I did find out something that was surprising. Because it was interesting that PC Gamer would choose to, now of all times, after 7 years of this meme being around, and after PC gaming, the stark defense of how good PC gaming is, and everything, that they just decide to publish an article like this in the new year. So I thankfully was linked through Twitter to a previous article which showed up last year, 2014, in July actually, and it is titled, "Can we please stop the PC Master Race things?" In which the writer says he's sick and tired of the glorious PC Master Race garbage. And that the only reason he has with it is that it is offensive. That's literally says it's offensive. To whom? That's my question. For those of us who are in the joke and actually care about PC gaming, we laugh. And I mean, even if you think it's stupid, you go, "LOL, yeah." And that's it. The people who aren't interested in PC gaming and don't care about PC gaming, they might be offended. Of course, then what's the big loss? Where are we losing? It's sort of like if a bunch of people who, a bunch of vegetarians threaten not to buy meat from a butcher. What? "You're a butcher. We're not buying meat from you because we're vegetarians, and then you'll have to capitulate to us and surrender. You're not buying meat anyways." Ooh. Why would vegetarians care if a meat seller sold pork or chicken or beef? Why would he care what they think? They are not the people he's selling meat to. And so if people really care about PC gaming, they don't give a rip about the stupid inside jokes. And let's face it, there are worse inside jokes than the glorious PC Master Race and the Church of Gay Ben. But for some reason, these authors have decided to just latch on to this and make this some sort of big issue about it, which is surprising because it's not. I bet if I walked around, if I went to and talked to Jewish people, or even better, Holocaust survivors, and said, "Do you care that people in PC gaming have taken on the satirical term PC master race based upon the objective belief that is often brought up in articles and how the PC is a better gaming platform?" And they would probably say like either "I couldn't care less" or "LOL, that's funny." I mean, if you told them what it was about, then. Of course, those people are generally not the people, on Reddit looking at the PC Master Race subreddit there going, "Oh my goodness." Anyways, but PC Gamer has garnered a lot of backlash for this. A lot. So far as Archon, who is one of the co-founders of, I believe he is a co-founder of The Escapist itself, going as far to mock them, saying that PC and PC Gamer does not stand for politically correct, it stands for personal computer. Marcus Pearson of Mojang, also known as Notch, stated pretty much that it was stupid. I'd have to look up the Twitter thing, but he made fun of it for being offensive. And if you even look at the comment section, people are just making fun of it because the only thing this author could say was ultimately that, "Oh my goodness, it may be like Nazi comparing to Nazis. Some people may not get it. They'll feel bad. That would be bad. We should cry about it. Let's make up a new term. Here's some stupid ideas." But the problem is that this person apparently doesn't understand how memes are made. Memes are not made because someone willed a meme to exist. They said, "Hey, I'm going to make a meme. Hamburger. Everyone, here is the new meme. Hamburger. Take it and leave." And people are like, "What?" Because at that point, it's not funny. It's generally satirical or just stupid things that some person sees on the internet and goes, "LOL, that's funny," or show up in games like the "I took an arrow to the knee." That was put in there, probably relatively serious, or just sort of, "Oh, let's just add in something fun." And then it blew up. But it wasn't in there because they're like, "Hey, we're going to plan this to be a meme and this is a tactical thing." And they didn't write up an article saying, "We need a new meme." That's not how they work. Memes are organic. They have to grow. Artificial memes die out way too quickly. I mean, who would have expected a meme to last 7 years? I definitely wouldn't. But all I can say is long live the glorious PC Master Race. May the 7 years that we have existed exist for 7 more years. Blessed be to Gabe N, and all hail the glorious Steam sales. Buy more video games, play on the PC, enjoy yourself. And PC Gamer, you don't speak for me, and this was an editorial that you decided to run, which was a stupid idea, because this very much mirrors the Gamers Are Over editorials back from August, which is a bad idea. Don't plaster your audience saying, "Well, you're a bunch of XYZs" or things like that. Just no. These people who have been in this with us are now trying to distance themselves, pretending like we're some sort of monsters, and we're not. We're gamers. And gamers are about freedom. So let freedom ring. Until next time, I am Oath Alliance. This is Quick Update. Stay strong, game on, and you all have a really great day.